Gentle, easy. Little Thanksgiving dinner for you too, buddy. Okay, well, first, Amy, welcome to your first YouTube video. And I don't know if Sam told you or not, but we're going to, well, you know we're going to my mom's house for Thanksgiving dinner today. It's Canadian Thanksgiving. And instead of taking the 401, it's about an hour drive taking the 401. But the 401's boring. You don't see much. It's the same thing, right? So we're going to take some back roads and see some parts of the country that you have never seen before. What do you think about that?
I'm excited. It's my first time, so I'm pretty excited.
Where are we now, Lovey?
So we're just at the end of Shannonville Road, about to turn on to Belleville Road, heading east towards Napanee. Napanee, home of world-famous music star sensation Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne.
Yes, I'm sure most people watching this video have heard of Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, she sang a couple songs, as I understand it.
You know, I still find Skater Boy a pretty catchy tune.
Darn right. Look at these leaves, eh? The leaves are all starting here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's mid-October, Canadian Thanksgiving weekend. We're heading out to my mom's house to have a nice big turkey dinner. And we do have Amy with us, her first ever YouTube appearance.
Hi.
Don't be camera shy, Amy.
Oh. Hey, Whistler. Hi, Amy. I gotta say, Lovey, this is one of those intersections. Very, very busy intersection. Everything coming from the north is coming from the 401. Everything from the south is coming from Deserano area and all that.
And further south in Picton, across the Skyway Bridge.
And no one ever jumps out of queue at this intersection.
No, this intersection seems to be one of the better four-way stops anywhere. It is very, very rare that somebody messes it up here, which is nice. I do have a question for Amy. So, you know how obviously Thanksgiving is huge in the United States and we have Thanksgiving here in Canada. So I posed the question on X, formerly Twitter. Are Canada and the US the only two countries that celebrate Thanksgiving? And of course it came back to me with other people just doing a Google search, which I could have done myself, but it's more fun to ask people. And apparently 22 other countries, or 22 countries total, so 20 other countries celebrate Thanksgiving. And I'm just curious if the Philippines is one of those countries.
Yeah, we celebrate Thanksgiving in May.
May.
May, that's interesting. It was very interesting to see the results because there was quite a few countries you would never think of. Like there was Japan and the Netherlands, and I had no idea that so many countries had their form of Thanksgiving.
Well, we certainly have a lot to be thankful for, don't we, guys?
Yes, definitely.
Heading into the metropolis here.
Yeah, we're going to stop at the Walmart here in Napanee. I believe you want to get some flowers for my mom to say thank you for cooking the Thanksgiving meal that we're going to enjoy in just about an hour when we get there.
This is the
main intersection of uptown Napanee. McDonald's, Tim Hortons. That Timmy's is fully under renovations there. Everything's closed. DQ over there, Pita Pit, Little Caesars, KFC, Harvey's, Swiss Chalet. There's more restaurants over on this side. Popeyes, Subway, Burrito Bar. No lack of food right here at this intersection.
No, even the DQ Grill and Chill. The best fast food you will ever eat. Dairy Queen. Click like and subscribe if you agree with Dairy Queen. It's not fast food, it is fan food. And as promised, we're arriving in Newburgh, small eastern Ontario town with a lot of history. In the Camden East, yes. Do they have their own OPP?
No.
Camden East OPP? No. I've always liked Camden East, actually.
It's a quaint little village here, just on the Napanee River.
Not to be confused with Camden West.
Which is where?
It doesn't exist. Or Camden, even.
Somewhere in the world,
Yeah,
there's probably a Camden West. Any of our Australian viewers, let us know if there's a Camden West somewhere in Australia. Another four-way stop. We're just hitting all the four-way stops today.
You did not play by the rules.
Interestingly enough, a few years ago, a tornado ripped through here, and behind this store, down by that propane tank, there was a whole bunch of sheds for sale, like garden sheds and ice huts and those types of structures. And the tornado just absolutely destroyed it. I think all of like 6 or 8 of them were down there, and they were just totaled. The beautiful, thriving metropolis of Yarker.
But again, a nice little town.
Very
Like,
nice.
I wonder if kids in Yarker have been to Verona and said, this is a nice little place.
Maybe. Who
'Cause
knows?
I always thought Yarker was nice. That's Ken Dearborn's place right over there.
Yeah, because we want to dox our high school teachers.
Yeah. I don't even know
If he still lives there,
if he's with us.
I believe so. Hasn't he posted on Facebook recently?
I don't know.
I do believe this small school up here is still kindergarten through grade 3.
Which one's this?
Coming up here on the left.
Everyone in this vehicle is interested in education. Amy is a teacher.
Right there's the school.
Yeah.
I believe it's just till grade 3, possibly grade 4.
So it's funny, you get out to Charlotte Lake and it's kindergarten to grade 12.
All in one school.
All in one school, yeah.
Do you remember when this, here we are in Harrowsmith now. Do you remember when this intersection used to be the most messed up intersection in the entire world? And people often said they were surprised there wasn't an accident there every single day. Now it's a sane intersection, full on traffic light and everything.
That red brick building back there was in a Ford commercial.
Was it Ford? I thought it was Kia.
Or maybe it was.
It was in a commercial for sure.
There's the old Frosty Muggins.
Oh, good times in there. Check out on this side too, Sammy, the leaves, vibrant. Wow. It is definitely fall. Welcome to our hometown, Verona, Ontario. Not to be confused with Verona, Italy.
No.
You know that other YouTube channel I watch called Jetlag the Game? Well, they were playing a game in northern Italy, and they kept referencing Verona. And I never did comment on the channel, but I kept thinking I should comment, oh, I'm from a town called Verona in eastern Ontario.
Yeah. The Nike came out with a shoe called the Air Verona. And I think there's even a Keurig coffee Verona, you know?
Interesting. Surely named after Verona, Italy, not Verona, Ontario.
Exactly. There's
Actually, where I got this truck from.
my old place up there. Yeah. Yeah, your red truck, right?
Oh, this truck.
This
we're in.
truck. The old hotel to the right.
What used to be Verona Motors.
There's a Trinity United Church. That steeple even has a lean to it now. It's not good.
And the heart of the village, the bank, the new car lot, the hardware store. the post office, and of course, Mom Restaurant.
I guess it has its own appeal.
McMullen Manor that's no longer there, burnt down. The Free Methodist Church. I've spent more time in that church than the one you've spent in. Asselstein Hardware. Toppers. Now, as you know, get a good shot of Toppers here. As you know, it burnt down a year or two ago, and they rebuilt it exactly the same.
Exact replica. Except
there was one thing that they didn't replace. Did you notice what it was?
No.
The payphone's not there.
Oh.
That's the public school that Sam and I went to, Prince Charles. And that's it. That's the entirety of Verona.
Coming over the top of Lovey's Mountain here, to the left, you're going to see a sacred place. I take it from here, Lovey?
Rivendell Golf Club. Yeah, we both have spent a lot of our youth playing at this golf course. Rivendell, named after Rivendell in the J.R.R. Tolkien Lord of the Rings books. And just for such a small golf course in the middle of nowhere, I mean, shout out to Brent Hamilton, the head greenskeeper there. Absolutely magnificent shape. He always keeps that course immaculate. I've told him, I've played, private courses in BC and some of the most immaculate public golf courses in BC, like PGA Tour golf courses, and I've told Brent to his face, I'm like, you keep that golf course in just as good a shape as some of those courses. So, like, kudos to Brent. Hats off to him.
Absolutely. Ball Road.
Here we are approaching our final destination. Sammy doing his best to dox my mom, so all 100 of our viewers show up at her house for dinner.
Want to cut them?
Yeah, I think a little bit maybe.
Okay, here we are at Mom's house for Thanksgiving dinner. What do you think, Amy? Come on,
Thank you for inviting me for Thanksgiving.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're very, very welcome. Sammy, how was Thanksgiving dinner?
Oh, it was absolutely wonderful. Thank you to Harold and Eva for preparing such a wonderful meal.
And of course, I've already finished my seconds while everyone else is still trying to get into their first serving.